Welcome to the Transitions Daily podcast. Transitions Daily is an online recovery group that offers a daily distribution of popular recovery resources accompanied by a secret Facebook group for discussion. We hope you enjoy today's readings.
This is Transitions Daily from April 1st, read by Dennis B., Copenhagen, Denmark. AA Thoughts of the Day. Prayer. In AA, we have found that the actual good results of prayer are beyond question. They're matters of knowledge and experience. All those who have persisted and have found strength not ordinarily their own. They have found wisdom beyond their usual capacity. And they have increasingly found a peace of mind which can stand firm in the face of different circumstances. Thoughts to consider. Trying to pray is praying. Acronyms. Push until something happens. Just for today. Depression. Step 4. Make a decision and feel small inventory of ourselves. If temperamentally we are on the depressive side, we are apt to be swamped with guilt and self-loathing. We swallow in this lazy bark, often getting a misshapen and painful pleasure out of it. As we morbidly pursue this melancholy activity, we may sink to such point of despair that nothing but oblivion looks possible as a solution. Here, of course, we have lost all perspective, and therefore all general humility. For this is pride in reverse. This is not a moral inventory at all. It is the process by which the depressive has often been led to the bottle and extinction. This is from 1952, Alcoholics Anonymous, World Service, Inc., printed 2005, 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 45. Daily Reflections, Looking Within. Made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. That's from the 12 Steps and 12 Traditions on page 42. Step 4 is the vigorous and painstaking effort to discover what the liabilities in each of us has been and are. I want to find exactly how, when, and where my national desires have warped me. If I wish to look squarely at the unhappiness this has caused others and myself, by discovering that my emotional deformities are, I can move forward to their correction. Without a willing and persistent effort to do this, there can be little sobriety or continuement for me. To resolve ambivalent feelings, I need to feel a strong and helpful sense of myself. Such an awareness does not happen overnight, and no one's self-awareness is permanent. Everyone has the capacity for growth and for self-awareness through an honest encounter with reality. When I don't avoid issues but meet them directly, always trying to resolve them, they become fewer and fewer. That is copyright 1990 from Alcoholics Anonymous, World Services, Incorporated. As Bill sees it, courage and prudence. When fear persisted, we knew it for what it was, and we became able to handle it. We began to see each adversity as God-given opportunity to develop the kind of courage which is born of humility rather than bravado. Prudence is a workable middle ground, a channel of clear sailing between the obstacles of fear on the one side and the recklessness on the other. Prudence in practice creates the definite climate, the only climate in which harmony, effectiveness, and consistent spiritual progress can be achieved. Prudence is rational concern without worry. The first one is from the Grapevine, January 1962. The second one is from the 12th Concept, page 65, 3, Talk, 1966. Big Book quote, "How dark is it before dawn?" In reality, that was the beginning of my last debauch. I was soon to be catapulted into what I like to call the fourth dimension of existence. I was to know happiness, peace, and usefulness in a way of life that is incredibly more wonderful as time passes. That is from the big book Alcoholics Anonymous, 4th edition, Bill's Story, page 8. 24 hours a day. AA thought for the day. Since I've been in AA, have I made a start towards becoming more honest? Do I no longer have to lie to my loved ones? Do I try to have meals on time? And do I try to earn what I make at work? Am I trying to be honest? Have I faced myself as I really am? And have I admitted to myself that I am no good by myself, but to rely on God to help me do the right thing? Am I beginning to find out what it means to be alive and to face the world honestly and without fear? Meditation of the day. God is all around us. His Spirit pervades the universe, and yet often do not let His Spirit in. We try to get along with His help, and we make a mess of our lives. We can do nothing of any value without God's help, and our human relationship depends on this. When we let God's Spirit rule over our lives, we learn how to get along with others and how to help them. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may let God ruin... No, we're not going to let God ruin our lives. Let's try that again. I pray that I may let God run my life. I pray that I will never again make a mess of my life through trying to run it myself. Hazelton Foundation, P.O. Box 176, Center City, Minnesota 55012. This is Transitions Daily. My name is Dennis and I am an alcoholic.
We hope you enjoyed today's readings. You can also receive Transitions Daily via email and discuss today's readings in our secret Facebook group. So for more information, go to dailyaaemails.com today.
Other than the 24 hours a day reading, unless otherwise specified, all quotes copyright Alcoholics Anonymous World Services, Inc. 1952, 1957, 1967, 1973, 1975, 1976, 1980, 1981, 1984, 1985, 1988, or 2001.